for the attorney.
Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no smoking, no talking, no gum chewing, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, I'm going to call the Nikita Wallace matter first. You gonna go on there for this one?
Yeah, you can go on there.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Nikita Wallace. This is B ticket H0826, count 1. Interfering with government employee performing their duty. Count 2, loitering, impeding pedestrian or vehicle traffic. Appearances for the record, starting with the City of Detroit Attorney, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500, on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nancy A. Parker, P84325, appearing on behalf of defendant Nakia Wallace.
Ms. Wallace, can you state your name for the record, please?
Nakia Wallace.
I believe we are here today for a hearing. There was a hearing that took place over at Third Circuit Court. It's my understanding that it has been sent back to me, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. It's been remanded to you, and I believe we would now be proceeding with the evidentiary hearing that you ordered. So I think you would probably just be requesting a date for that.
All right. And that's my understanding. Is that your understanding as well, Attorney Parker, that we're just moving forward with the evidentiary hearing at this point in time?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. Only if you wanted to deal with the slight procedural matter that one of my colleagues brought up in regarding an error with the date. I would think that that might be a moot point now since the circuit court dismissed that appeal. So if that does not, if you don't need to address that, I'm fine with that. And we just need a date for the evidentiary hearing, Your Honor.
I had the opportunity to actually watch part of the hearing that took place over at Third Circuit. I agree with my colleague over there. It's a moot point at this time. We are requesting, the request to have an evidentiary hearing was sent back to me. I'm going to honor that at this point in time and move forward with the selection of dates that works with all parties, hopefully. My only question is, do you want it to be in person or are we doing it via Zoom?
I think it may depend on the date, Your Honor.
Okay.
But in person would work for me. I would have to check with my client as well to see what her schedule is looking like.
No, I'm just asking so I can make sure. I didn't know if anyone had a preference for how they wanted to conduct this evidentiary hearing. Counsel for the city?
Your Honor, the only thing I might point out is one of the witnesses that you ordered to appear, Lawrence Garcia, he was the former corporation counsel of the city of Detroit. He now works at the Miller Canfield law firm.
Okay.
So I don't know his schedule. I would request maybe if we could have at least a month so I could try to coordinate that with him. And if possible, I think there wouldn't be no issue with either my supervisor or my chief appearing in person, but if it would be okay with the defense, if they don't object, if maybe just Mr. Garcia could appear virtually, That would be our request.
Everyone can appear virtually if they want to. I just was trying to figure out, I'll give everybody more than enough time too, because I know that, defense counsel, you may have witnesses that you would like to have appear online as well. And so I just want to give plenty of time, everybody. I'm not looking until November anyway.
Okay.
November
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Your Honor. I'll say, I think we would prefer, and especially it's going to be pushed out, we would prefer an in-person, Your Honor, and give everybody time to get there.
Okay. All right. Everyone, can you check November the 28th? I would set this at 10 a.m. to ensure that my morning docket is over. So that hopefully if we're doing it in person, everyone's not waiting around. If there is no objection to that one witness doing it via Zoom, everyone else can be in person.
Your Honor, that date and time works for me. I'm just having my client check her work schedule.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ms. Wallace, let us know. You can either let your attorney know or let the court know if that date works for you. I'm trying to make sure that you don't have to miss a ton of work or anything like that.
That day works for me, Judge. Thank you.
That
What
works
about-
for the people
And
here.
that works for the people. So hopefully that gives everyone plenty of time to be able to coordinate so that we can have this evidentiary hearing on November the 28th of 2022. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor, did you say 10 or 10:30?
Let's do 10 a.m. Does that work? Or do we want to do 10:30? I just hate for y'all to sit around, and I know sometimes I do have a morning docket, as you can see. So
Your Honor,
It's your-
10:30 will be best for me, Your Honor.
let's do 10:30 a.m. then, 10:30 a.m. in person. If you have trouble getting that witness in person, counsel for the city, please let us know ahead of time. I know
Absolutely.
everyone else you said will be able to be here, so that if
Yes,
we do need to bring back Attorney Parker in minimally, Ms. Wallace, I won't require that you're there for that, but just to have a discussion about whether or not that one person can be in person to see how that goes. I won't just throw that on you that day, Attorney Parker. I'll make
Thank
sure if
you.
he can't be in person that you're notified about that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is there anything else for this matter at this time?
The defense has nothing, Your Honor.
nothing for the people. Your
All
Honor.
right. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And if there's nothing further, you all have a great day, okay?
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor. Take care.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Moss, we do have an offer for your client. Did they want to take the offer or do you want to, how do you want to handle this?
We can accept that offer, Judge. I do have authority to accept that offer.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Justin Yaldo. This is ticket number P1300122. This is one count 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. This is not on my docket for today. This is scheduled for tomorrow, but Attorney Moss asked if it could be heard today, and the court is allowing it to be heard today. Appearance for the record, sir?
Yes, good morning, Judge. Thank you for your consideration. For the record, Stephen Moss on behalf of the defendant, Yaldo, P33039. I do have the authority to accept the offer, the amended offer of impeding traffic on behalf of my client.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to read into the record the ticket that on the day of January 12th, 2022, in the area of Van Dyke and Almont Street in the city of Detroit, Mr. Yaldo was driving a Jeep vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Moss?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of blockading. The fine for that is $175. He typically has 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time, Attorney Moss?
Yes, Your Honor, that will.
All right, so it's going to be due on September the 12th, okay? September the 12th.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you again. Thank you for your consideration this morning.
No problem. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Do we have a map, the wheel?
Yep, and I was actually just sending him the plea offer.
All
but-
right, the plea offer is being sent to you, Attorney Clayton, for your client, okay?
Okay, I have to go into court here.
You said what?
So walk into the court here,
I just emailed it to him.
Oh.
I don't.
You're breaking up, so just sign back on when you get back in at a chance, okay? All right. I see you're checking in, Mr. Whitfield. I'm gonna handle Jason Wood's matter though, really quickly. All right. Mr. Wood, if you can unmute yourself for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of people versus Jason Wood. This is U ticket 230964415. One count loitering on public or private property. You, ticket number 13595542. Count 1, operate without a valid license. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3, uninsured motor vehicle. And ticket number P542444. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge Daniel Arm on behalf of Mr. Wood.
And Mr. Wood, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, my name is Jason Wood.
This is the date and time set for an adjournment from Friday's bench trial. Mr. Wood was having extreme technical difficulties. He kept popping back in and out of the session. We could see that he was trying to get through. He tried to get continuously throughout the whole day. He was not able to access until the afternoon and really be able to come in and talk to us. By that point in time, Officer McCree had checked in and we asked him to sign off. He was the only officer present that morning. Of that ticket, the offer is to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2 on that ticket will be dismissed. The other 2 matters, no officers appeared, so the court is going to dismiss those matters without prejudice. Mr. Wood, would you like to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wood, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Arm about your case and about your rights.
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward today, Mr. Wood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take you back to the date of February 9th of 2016. At that time, were you driving a Toyota vehicle in the area of Finkel and Fairfield Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered at the time with the Secretary of State's office?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, Attorney Arm?
I'm satisfied, Judge.
All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea as charged to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. I'm going to dismiss count 2 on that ticket. Mr. Wood, are you currently employed?
Yes, I am, ma'am. Right now, I'm just, getting everything going. I got my license back and my chauffeur license.
Okay, fantastic. My fine is usually $200. Is that something you'll be able to pay, sir?
Yes. Can I have just a little time to do? I wanted to ask a question, but I don't know if it's
You can ask the question now, Mr. Wood. Go ahead.
okay. Let me ask you this. So the warrants, the uplifted warrants, do I get that money back that I could pay towards that or no?
Yes, so you paid some money in warrant fees?
Yes,
How much?
$400.
$400?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna charge you $200 for this ticket. The remaining amount of money should be returned unless you have additional fees and costs. They'll usually take it away if you have additional fees and costs, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna have, would that be here, apply the bond? Okay, apply the bond money of $200. Any remaining money should be returned to Mr. Wood, as that is my assessment and fine for today, okay?
Okay, so could I go up there and get it, or I have to wait?
You sure can. So what I would suggest that you do is you come down here to make sure that this is applied to it. Now, they probably still gonna mail you a check out, even when you come up here, so they're not gonna give you your money immediately back, but at least it'll start the process sooner than if you just wait to have it applied, okay?
Okay, well, I'll go up there.
Okay, all right, you have any more questions? Thank you, Mr. Wood, for coming back online today,
No,
okay?
thank you, because I wanted to get this over with to better my life.
I know, we want to see that happen for you too, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So the other cases have been dismissed that were called on the record for no officers showing up, and then you only pled to one count, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. There's nothing further. You have a good day, Mr. Wood, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Miss-
Yara, can you get about the Myra needs to call her. You get what we do, probation.
Okay. What about?
Judge, you want me to go back out to the breakout room?
Yeah, you can go back to the breakout rooms. Thank you, Attorney Arm. Officer Kermit. Kermit is here with you? Yes. All right. Attorney Rob,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Officer Turnage is here for your case today. Let me see if we can get that file pulled so that you could be able to talk to.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. That Officer Turnage is here for you. Officer Turnage,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're here for the Whitfield matter, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, all right. We just want to make sure. Thank you.
So I don't know this, I mean, it's from June, so I don't know. Y'all funny. Y'all figure that out. You want, can you look at this?
Now you're writing notes.
I don't know, it, the author is not, but it's still. This is your topic. So I don't know if you wanna keep that. Sorry, Your Honor.
I'll take a look.
So the office not. Yes. Mr. Carney.
Good morning, Mr. Warren. Hello, how are you doing? Good. The probation officer needs to talk. Where you go?
Okay.
Mr. Warren, I was
Yes.
talking to you in the breakout room and then you left. This is what happened. When I'm trying to speak to you, you just let me start clicking buttons instead of fully listening to what I had to say first. The probation
Okay.
officer needs to talk to you first. Want to take her number? Or do you
Sure.
have it?
I think I have it.
You need to call Officer McCall right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Attorney Davis,
Yes, good morning.
good morning. Who are you here on today?
Gregory Willis.
Oh, you're filling in for Attorney Clayton?
Yes, he had to
All
go
right.
into it in person.
All right, so the offer was sent to him, but I can tell you what the offer is. The officer is here. It's for blockading.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to proceed.
Can I have your P number, Attorney Davis, please?
76203.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Gregory Willis. This is ticket number P 1347610. One count 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis, P 76203, appearing on behalf of Gregory Willis. I ask the court to waive my client's appearance for the formal hearing.
At this time, the court will grant that you have the authority to act on behalf of your client.
Yes, I do.
All right. How do you want to proceed today?
I'm prepared to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of impeding traffic.
All right, reading from the ticket that on the day of May 6th of 2022, in the area of Livernois and Sparta Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Willis was driving a Ford vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied?
Satisfied.
All right. Court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of blockading in this particular matter. Sir, the fine is $175. Typically, your client has 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that enough time, Attorney Davis?
Yes, it is.
Right, so we'll have it due no later than September 12th, 2022, okay?
Have a good day.
All right, you have a good day too. Yes. Okay. Yes, Mr. Young, you had a question?
Yes, ma'am. I was just trying to find the bus station in the breakout.
Mr. Young, you didn't listen to me at all when I was giving my speech, did you? Every day I have to do the speech over and over again. No matter how many times I tell people you're just gonna be in there waiting, they don't believe me. They don't trust me. And I know there's a distrust of the system. I know it is. I get it. But I promise, someone's gonna come in there and talk. I absolutely promise that it's gonna happen, Mr. Young, okay?
Yes, he talked to me. That's today.
Yeah, did he give you the offer yet though, Mr. Young? Or did he just come talk to you about your like case and your rights?
Yes, he came and talked about the rights.
Okay, so he still has to give you your offer. He may not have explained that to you. So they're gonna give you an offer. I'm gonna try and see if you have any other tickets that are outstanding in the computer right now. That's what's taking a little time. So that we can make sure we handle everything today. So you don't have to keep coming back and forth. Okay, Mr. Young? You're welcome. So just be patient with us. I know it's a long process, but just be patient, okay, Mr. Young?
Yes, ma'am. Not a problem.
All right, you have a good day. I'll see you in a little while though. I promise I'll bring you back in, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Mr. Welch?
Yes, you hear me?
All right, yes, can you turn on your camera, please?
Yes, I sure can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're here for a review today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Timothy Welsh Jr. This is U ticket 600800921. This is one count of disorderly conduct. He was scheduled today to come for a review. He needed to make a payment. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Timothy Tyrone Welch Jr.
All right, Mr. Welch made a payment in the amount of $300 on August the 12th of 2022. That was his last task that he needed to complete. And so today the court is going to close out this matter because you have done all the things that we've asked you to do, okay?
Thank you.
You are very welcome. If there's nothing further, you have a good day, sir, and I don't want to see you back here, okay?
You never will. You have a better day.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, I can see what's going on. I feel like she was.
Ms. Woods,
Yes,
do you have a case number for us, ma'am?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's SP 128-92961. And it's probably because they put me for the 28th, which was a Sunday, but I think
Oh,
he meant the 29th, so that's why I just came on today.
I appreciate that, Ms. Woods. We're just trying to pull up your case right now, okay, before I put you into a breakout room. I want to make sure I have all the information, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
But you won't be, so I need you to. Okay.
all right, Ms. Woods, we're gonna put you over today. It was September 28th, but that's okay. We're gonna handle it today, okay?
Okay.
So just hold tight. You've already been here. You might as well stay, Ms. Woods, if you can this morning. We'll handle it, okay?
Okay.
All right, we just, before I put you into the breakout room, I wanted to make sure we had it all together. So I'm gonna put you into the breakout room now. We're going, you see, we're going at a good pace through the docket. Just be patient with us this morning, okay? We'll get to you, okay? All right, I'm gonna put you into breakout room number 1, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gave it back to me. I know, but I'm saying. hours. Is that the attorney? It's Maru.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The attorney and the officer.
You want to pick it up yet? No. Pick it up? Yeah. Telephone. Some of that came from Michigan. That's the case.
Judge,
Yes,
I got two offers, Wheeler and another one, but that got erased. So if they could resend that other offer,
okay.
and I'll speak to Wheeler.
Corporal Atkins? Hello, Corporal Atkins?
Yes.
All right. On the matter, Michael Young, I'm just gonna, issue a capias because he didn't turn, let me make sure he's not in, checked in. I don't have him checked in, so you're all set. I'm gonna issue a capias on his matter, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Very much. You have a good day. Be safe out there, please, okay?
You too, I will.
All right. Mr. Wheeler, you spoke to, the attorney already about your offer?
He told me there was no offer because there was no prosecutor, so we just had to schedule another hearing and then that would come available to me then. He said a trial or pre-trial, I forget what he said. Is there no prosecuting attorney here today?
There's an offer.
Okay, he didn't tell me no offer. He told me to set a trial date because no prosecuting attorney was here, and everything I told him, I would tell the judge. I mean, can I discuss the offer with you? I don't know. I don't even know what the
I
offer
can
is.
I can tell you the offer and then you can talk to him about it. The offer
Okay.
is that you can plead to no insurance, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle, and register and or plate violation. The remaining ticket will be dismissed.
So what ticket's being dismissed then?
Ticket P12 is a no insurance misdemeanor that was on 5/26/2021.
And they want me to pay the other ones?
Well, I get to decide which tickets you're gonna pay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I shouldn't have to pay any of the tickets.
So, Mr. Wheeler, if you want to have a discussion about the actual case, then you need to talk to the attorney. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do a jury trial if I listen to any facts of the case or your argument. So if you want to have a bench trial, that's fine. If you want to take responsibility for it, that's okay as well. Then I assess fines accordingly, but it all depends, okay? So it's all up to you.
I understand that. And then how do we go about checking the mail office to see if you guys received my documentations?
I do have your documentations, but
Do
I
you?
can't read this, all of the
Okay.
officers. I can't read it unless I let counsel see it, because I can't read stuff as a judge. So we received
Okay.
it, counsel read it. I can give a copy to counsel so he can read it as well and be
That
able
would
to
be
see.
great. Because it was assumed to me that was lost and not found. So the fact that you have
It's in
them
my
there in front of you.
file folder. It's in the file folder.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna need you to go back into a breakout room now. I know you kind of got disconnected so that you can.
I
be
did
able
get
to-
disconnected. I'm unsure why. Thank you.
It's okay, no worries. I'll put you into room number 9, okay? Join
Thank you
room
for your
number 9.
patience, ma'am.
No, you're welcome. Officer Turnage, did you just want to talk to Attorney Whitfield in private to see if y'all can work out this issue?
Yes, Your Honor, that works.
Let me put y'all both in the breakout room.
Thank you.
No problem. Room number 16. I'm gonna put both of you in there. You and defense counsel, try and work something out for me, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we're ready on Whitfield whenever you are.
Attorney Moore, did you work out?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready to go.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Carlicia Whitfield. This is ticket number SP 1296771. Count 1 is disregard red signal. Count 2 is driver pass on the side of the road maybe. And count 3 is failure I don't know, to secure. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find. Which one is that? Failure to properly secure passenger child. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. O'Day Mayorway, P76460 on behalf of Mr. Whitfield.
And is your client coming online today?
No, Your Honor, I have authority to accept the generous offer from Officer Turnage on his behalf.
Okay, and what has been the resolution reached in this matter?
Your Honor, Officer Turnage agreed to convert count 1 to impeding traffic and to dismiss the remainder of charges.
And your client wants to take advantage of that?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do have authority on his behalf to accept such a offer.
Reading from the ticket on the date of January the 9th of 2022 in the area of Schoolcraft and Westwood in the city of Detroit. Mr. Whitfield was driving a Ford vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
I am satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Can you please respond?
And the other 2 counts will be dismissed as a part of this plea. The fine for blockading is $175. Your client has 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that enough time?
Yes, Your Honor. He'll pay it ASAP.
All right, so we'll have that due no later than September the 12th, 2022. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, officer. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, officer, for your patience this morning.
You're welcome, Your Honor. You have a good day.
You too, thank you. Attorney Arm,
Yes, Judge.
I have Officer McCall in the courtroom for review and so I'm gonna do that one right now, okay?
That's for William, that's for Lottie Warren?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Lonnie Warren. This is Z ticket 791797. This is one count operating while visibly impaired. Today is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with Officer McCall, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall, on behalf of the probation department.
Thank you so much. And counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge Daniel Arm on behalf of Mr. Williams. And Mr. Warren.
Mr. Warren, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lonnie Warren Senior.
All right, how are we proceeding today, Officer McCall?
Your Honor, Mr. Warren was placed on probation on November 10th of 2009 for 1 year. He was ordered to pay $588 in assessed fines and costs. He was ordered to view the consequence video, complete 80 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs, complete urinalysis, complete the victim's impact panel, as well as the alcohol highway safety class. And Mr. Warren last appeared on August 4th, 2022 on a bench warrant hearing, and he was given a new date of today to provide verification of completing the alcohol highway safety class, 80 hours of community service, the victim's impact panel, and outpatient treatment and AA. And at this time, Mr. Warren has failed to provide verification of doing so. He does have $116 balance associated with this case. And Mr. Warren was given his last chance on this case, Your Honor, on, let's see, what date is that? Was on August 23rd, 2013, and he had failed to comply with these terms and conditions back then. And he still is not in compliance of these conditions, Your Honor.
Attorney?
Mr. Warren advised me that he has physical and mental issues that impede him from doing what he's supposed to do, but he does understand what he's supposed to do. We'd ask time to extend this case, Judge.
Mr. Warren,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have anything you want to say on your behalf?
Yeah, the day that I was supposed to come and provide the information or the paperwork, I was living in Lansing and I was on probation in Detroit, and it was a winter storm, so I couldn't make it because they shut the Greyhounds down. Like, it was a bad winter storm back in 2013, and I couldn't make it. So I didn't do everything, but I did most of the stuff, and I just can't prove it. So now I have to do everything all over again. And now that I have other issues going on, that was a long time ago. And my mental health and physical health, I have some issues going on.
I always find it fascinating that people can identify that they have issues and that they know that they have these issues and use them as a crutch for them handling stuff. Now, you could have handled this back in 2009.
Right.
Let's not even talk about 2013, because 2013 was the up-to-date version, right? 2009, this incident happened back in 2009. And we're now in 2022. So you had a chance back in 2013, right? To come through. I understand the storm and all of that, but to not have any paperwork, and then you just didn't come back. You didn't come back for 9 years.
I've been through a lot, Your Honor.
I believe it. A lot of people have been through a lot, but you have to complete these tasks. It's like, so I'm having a lot in my life. Last week, I had a terrible week, Mr. Warren. Everything that could go wrong last week. Can I just now give up everything and just say, you know what, I'm turning it over. I'm not even gonna do this no more. Is that fair for me to do that and not come back to my responsibility and handle the business that I need to handle?
No, Your Honor.
So it's not fair for you either. You know, thank God it doesn't seem like anybody got hurt in this incident, which is a blessing. But it's like, okay, they lower it down from operating while intoxicated to operating while visibly impaired. I believe that helps you with their driver's license. So it doesn't get suspended as long, helps you probably with points on your license, all these breaks, all these things that they ask you to do. You did make some payments, so I'm happy to hear that you have this balance. You still have a couple of things that you need to do though, and it's been a long time. So what's the recommendation, Officer McCall?
Your Honor, the probation department, I'm gonna give him, that was his last time in 2013. Now, this is it. If he can't comply with these terms and conditions of probation, the probation department is recommending 60 days, Wayne County Jail, and we can close the matter out. And he still needs to comply. If we can come back in 2 months, and if Mr. Warren still failed to comply, he can come in person and he can get 60 days Wayne County Jail.
What about that, Mr. Warren? They're gonna give you a last time to complete everything.
Thank you.
Are you getting services? Do you have services in place for the other issues that you're experiencing right now, Mr. Warren?
Yes, I do. I go to Lincoln Behavioral and I go to St. Mary's.
Okay, as long as you have some stuff in place for it. So what does he need to complete? I know he has this balance of $116.
He has to complete the victims impact panel,
The victims impact panel, Mr. Warren,
the alcohol highway safety class,
alcohol highway safety class.
80 hours of community service.
Is he gonna be able to do that in 2 months?
Well, he can at least start to do something.
80 hours of community service, what else?
And complete outpatient treatment until discharge and writing.
Well, Ms. McCall, Officer McCall, can we, if he has his Lincoln behavioral
Mhm.
person document and send a letter to you, will you count that as his outpatient for
I
now?
can, I'll talk
You
to
hear
the
that, Mr.
therapist.
Warren?
Yes,
And
yes,
once I
Your
can
Honor.
get that verification, and he needs to do AA 3 times a week and urinalysis once a month.
So you gotta do urinalysis once a month. They want you to go to AA 3 times a week. Now, you can do virtual AA, so that means you can go online.
I
No?
tried. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I tried and they wouldn't let me. They said if I needed to get a signature that I had to come in, and it's
Oh.
difficult for me to come in. They won't let me do it online.
Officer McCall, he does analysis.
Yeah, sure.
All right, no AA. Mr. Warren, I'm telling you, I'm over here working with you, big time.
Okay,
But no AA, you do have to do your analysis once a month. Okay, you do have to
Okay.
do these classes. You have to at least start with a good effort on these community service. And you have to allow Ms. McCall, Officer McCall, to talk to your therapist so that you don't have to do outpatient treatment.
okay. Thank
Need
you,
to do
Your Honor.
something. If not, I'm going to follow her recommendation and I'm going to put you in. Because it's been too long. At this point in time, this is the 3 strikes and you're out. I think the first strike was back in 2009, you didn't finish it, okay. 2013, that was your second strike. If you don't do it this time, then 3 strikes and you're out, Mr. Warren, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
No
Appreciate it.
problem. Now, my next date for pre-trials, Officer McCall, is until November the 28th. Is that okay?
That's okay, Your Honor.
November the 28th. Via Zoom if you completed everything. If you have not completed everything, Mr. Warren, I advise you just go ahead and come in.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? All right. So you got your task. You talked to Officer McCall, call her back just in case you missed anything. We took away a couple of things. I'm trying to make, because at this point in time, I'm making it as simple as possible, Mr. Warren.
Okay.
Okay? But you do have
All
to
right.
do something. So do these tasks. We'll see you back November the 28th. If you haven't completed everything, go ahead, just come on in.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you completed everything, you can appear via Zoom the same way you're doing right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you need, so that means that you're gonna have to stay with those services that you're getting right now. That's part of my order, that you're gonna have to keep up with those services at the Lincoln Center, okay? To make sure
Okay.
you get everything that you need so that you can be able to be, the best version of you, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Problem, all right, there's nothing further, Mr. Warren. I anticipate that in November, I'm giving you a lot of time, November, I want everything completed.
Okay.
All right. All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
You're very welcome. Thank you. for
You,
working
you're
with it.
welcome.
I
No
appreciate
problem.
that.
No problem.
Attorney Arm, who do you have ready?
We have Gina Witt, we have Nadia Walker.
Ms. Walker?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nadia Walker. This is youth ticket 576-547-20. This is one count possession of drugs. Ticket number U5. That's close. Ticket number P1175827. Count 1, fail to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, drive on registered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number P1176315. One count violation of the basic speed law and or drove in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, sir, counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge. Ms. Walker.
Ms. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Nadia Alexis Walker.
How are we proceeding today, counsel?
We're asking for the bench trial.
Ms. Walker said something. Ms. Walker?
Yeah, you're going in and out. It's my
It's your
phone.
turn. It is. So you gotta try and just listen up real good, okay? I asked counsel how he wanted to proceed today, and he was gonna tell me what y'all wanted to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. Counsel,
I asked for the bench trial, Judge.
bench trial?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Can you please raise your right hand, Ms. Walker? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Walker, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Arm in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of December the 6th. December the 6th. That's going to be at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay, it's a Tuesday
Yes,
at 9 a.m.
yes, via Zoom. I'm
Okay,
gonna set your bond at $0 personal on these matters, okay?
thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am.
That is, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. See you back on December the 6th.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right.
Ms. Witt,
Oh, he's still on.
you can unmute yourself, Ms. Witt.
I'm sorry, good morning.
Good morning, you're fine. No need to apologize. Now calling the matters of the people versus Gina Witt. This is ticket P11077736. Count 1, drove while license was suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP11077737. Count 1, failed to signal on turn or leaving curb. Count 2, speeding 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 3, failed to properly secure child passenger. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Arm, P61807 for Ms. Witt.
And Ms. Witt, can you state your name for the record, please?
Gina Witt.
How are we proceeding, counsel?
Judge, there's an offer in the file that my client would plead to limited access and the rest will be dismissed. The client wishes to take advantage of that.
All right. It looks like it's limited access and failed to properly secure passenger child.
Oh, okay. This, Ms. Witt, did you hear that? That would be 2 things, limited access, failure to secure trial. Do you want to take advantage of that or do you want to set it for trial?
I'll take it.
Okay. Is that right, Ms. Witt? You want to take advantage of those offers?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna read from the ticket to establish a factual basis for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, then on the date of September the 15th of 2020, in the area of East 7 Mile and Hull Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Witt was driving a Chevy vehicle and did do limited access, speeding 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, as well as she failed to properly secure a passenger or child. Satisfied, Attorney Arm?
Correct, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
I do, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter plea of responsible to the amended charge of limited access, 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, and then failed to secure or properly secure passenger child. Ma'am, the fine for that for the speeding ticket is $125. The car seat ticket is $120. So that's $245. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time for you, Ms. Witt?
No.
How much time do you need?
Can I get 2 months, please?
You can. I'll give you 60 days. It'll be due October the 31st. Does that give you enough time, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I have it due no later than October 31st, 2022, okay?
Okay, the speeding ticket, that's a no point violation?
It is, because they gave you limited access, 60
Okay.
to 55. So
Okay, I just want to be sure.
All right,
Yeah.
I was about to say, you got a break today, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. I don't know about the properly secured child. I don't know if there's any points for that. Let me see. No, it's none. Okay, so you're good. Don't do this again.
I won't. I got my license.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that, okay? Good luck to you, Ms. Witt. The fines are due October 31st, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too, thank you.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye. Anybody else, Attorney Arm?
Judge, on the 3 trial matters, we have Wells, Williams, and Wise. I believe there's no officers.
Okay. Ms. Wells?
Yes, I'm here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Tierra Wells. This is ticket number P1262953. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Arm, P61807 on behalf of Ms. Wells.
Ms. Wells, can you state your name for the record, please?
Here, Wells.
Counsel?
Judge, they say the time set for trial. I believe no officer has appeared. We move for dismissal.
All right, the time is now 10:33 a.m. No officer having appeared for this matter. The court is going to grant your request and dismiss this without prejudice. Ms. Wells, you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You
Get your
too.
license, don't have it already.
All right, I will.
It wasn't you driving.
I wasn't driving.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Ms. Wise,
Good morning.
good morning. Kanara, is that how you pronounce your first name?
Kanara, yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kanara Wise. This is ticket number P12615561. One count disregard officer signal. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And alarm P6107 from Ms. Wise.
And Ms. Wise, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kanara Wise.
All right, how are we proceeding, counsel?
Judge stated date and time set for trial, no officer has appeared, we move for dismissal.
The time is now 10:34 a.m. No officer having appeared for this matter. The court is going to grant the request and dismiss this without prejudice. Ms. Wise, you're all set, okay? Thank you for your patience this morning.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Try and get Ms. Williams out. Now calling the matter of the people versus Micaiah Williams. This is ticket number P126496. One count disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And alarm representing Ms. Williams.
All right, Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please? Oh, you gotta unmute yourself, ma'am. You got it?
Micaiah Williams.
Counsel, how are we
Micaiah
proceeding?
Williams.
You
Judge,
got it, Ms. Williams.
today's date and time set for trial, no officer has appeared, we move for dismissal.
The time is now 10:36 a.m. No officer having appeared in this matter, the court's going to grant your request and dismiss this without prejudice. Ma'am, you're all set. Thank you so much for signing in this morning.
Thank you. Have a
You're
good day.
welcome. You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Isn't Mr. He was here for a formal hearing too. Let me get him out. Watson. Mr. Watson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I wonder, I'm still online. Everything okay?
It's okay. I'm gonna call your matter now, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, not a problem. We'll be waiting.
Nope.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Muhammad Watson. This is ticket number X40808874. This is one count speed construction zone 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And alarm from Mr. Wasim.
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Muhammad Wasim.
All right, this is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. How do you wish to proceed, Attorney Arm?
Judge, I believe no officer has appeared, and if that's the case, we move for dismissal.
All right, the time is now 10:38 a.m. This matter is scheduled for 8:30 a.m. No officer having appeared, the court is going to grant your request and dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, you're all set, okay?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate that.
All right, no problem. All right, sir. Slow
Uh,
down.
Is there a record for this thing I will have, or just consider it dismissal?
It's a dismissal, so what you can do though is give us until Wednesday. You can go on 36districtcourt.org, look up your name. It's going to be on the left-hand side. It says, look up your name. Look up your name and you'll be able to see that the case was dismissed, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks a
You're
lot.
very- All right, no problem. Thank you for your patience this morning. Have a good day, okay?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So now you should just have 3 people, Attorney Arm, Young, Wheeler and Williams. Now, Wheeler, I have some documentation we have to send to you. He wrote a letter to the court and some documents and sent us some documents. So I have to get that over to you, okay?
Okay. I went back in the Zoom and breakout room. I couldn't find him, so let's see what happens.
Okay. Do you have
Young-
offers on the other 2 people?
Young wants to trial and Williams wants to try.
Oh, they do? So let me bring them out real quick so we can do it, and then you can handle this last one, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Young,
Yes, ma'am.
now calling the matter of People versus Gary Young. This is ticket number 239765. 1 count drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Arm representing Mr. Young.
Mr. Young, state your name for the record, please.
Gary Patterson Young.
How are we proceeding, counsel?
As my client wishes to ask for a bench trial.
Is that right, Mr. Young?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Young, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney, that would be Mr. Arm, in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Bless you, thank you.
Bless
He's
you.
informed me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself. Is that how you want to move forward, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to move forward whichever way can get this done the fastest.
Well, my trial dates are a little further out, but I can't advise you, but did you talk to counsel and this was what he advised you?
That was the only option presented.
Well, it can be amended to improper place, but
Judge, can I have a breakout room with him?
yes. Mr. Young, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room, okay? Join that for me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I ask you to go to room 2, go to room 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Judge, I think the offer is failure to display, is that right?
Improper plate.
I'll take that.
Recalling the matter of the people versus Gary Young. This is ticket 2397651, One County Road while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with council, please.
Daniel, on behalf of Mr. Young.
And sir, can you state your name once again for the record?
Gary Patterson Young.
It's my understanding you want to take advantage of the offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand once again. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Young, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, I want to take you back to the date of February the 16th of 2016. Were you at that time driving a Saturn vehicle in the area of Moraine and Roxbury Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving, was your license not valid at the time?
Yes, ma'am, was not.
Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Judge.
Of course, satisfied as well, will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plate, sir, which looks better. All right, sir, do you have your license yet?
No, ma'am.
Are you driving?
No, I work 2 minutes down the street. I moved so I could be right by my job.
I love it. All right, Mr. The court's gonna waive your costs and fines today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you may have some reinstatement fees if you ever want to try and get your license again, but other than that, you're all set, okay, Mr. Young?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, and I appreciate you today.
No problem, no problem. You've been so respectful. I appreciate that, Mr. Young, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, okay?
You too. Thank you.
I will, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge, I'm gonna just see if Mr. Wheeler is still in the room, okay?
Okay. Ah, I see why you didn't respond when I asked for you to come back to the main session. Now she comes back.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
I know.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Tell me again when this took place, this incident?
I'm not for sure. Like I said.
You say it's a wrong ID. So you're to set it for trial. Okay, I'm gonna tell the judge we're to set it for trial, okay? Just
Okay. Yes, sir.
Ready, Attorney General?
yeah, we're ready for Ms. Williams, and Mr. Wheeler is not present anymore.
He's in room 9. He wasn't in there when you went in there?
Okay, I looked at room 8. I'm sorry. But we're ready on Ms. Williams.
Okay. Officers of the People versus Keandra Williams. Case number SP 100855752. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling case number SP 1053657, count 1. Insufficient or defective lights, count 2. No proof of insurance, count 3. No receipt of registration. Ticket number SP 11991141. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1349884. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drove through private property or alley to avoid a signal. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 105366. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Daniel Lam representing Ms. Williams, Judge.
Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Keandra Williams.
How are we proceeding today, counsel?
Asking for a bench trial on all counts, Judge.
Is that right, Ms. Williams?
Correct, yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Arm in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes,
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, Ms. Williams?
yes,
All right, I'm going to set all these matters for a bench trial on the date of December the 6th at 9 a.m. That's going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you'll zoom in. Does she have to pay any bond? All right. If there is no bond set, all of them will be at $0 personal, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, I'll see you back December the 6th via Zoom for your hearing, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed morning.
You too. Thank you so much for your patience, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, Judge, I'm gonna go and speak to Mr. Wheeler.
All right, and I'll try and get you copies of what he sent us. He's in room 9. Yes, registration is 1. Yeah. I don't think so. Oh, did he? No. Huh? I'm gonna boycott, no justice, no peace. What's the cost to affect us all? I feel every day, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No, it went in crooked, so I can get the whole thing. That way you can have all the documents that he ever talking about. Yes, he is. Nobody does have time for that. Yeah, make time. You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, okay. I thought you said you said two. You only have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I need to get the GL. You only have 2 more documents. Yeah, I have to get the GL. Because we got one off.
What are we doing, Attorney Arm, on this? Did you need to see that information he provided the court?
No, we're just gonna ask for a bench trial.
Okay. Mr. Wheeler?
Yes.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Yep. Hang on 1 second. I was just checking on my children. I don't. Okay, I corrected it.
Now
How you doing,
calling-
sir?
Now calling the matters of the people versus Stephen Wheeler. This is ticket number P 1215141. This is count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number P 1215140, 1 count registration and or plate violation. And ticket number P 1200488, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Arm on behalf of Mr. Wheeler.
Mr. Wheeler, can you state your name for the record, please?
Stephen Paul Wheeler.
How are we proceeding today?
Bench trial, Judge.
All right, sir, if you would like a bench trial, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney in private about your case and about your rights, sir?
I did, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
No, I'm sorry. You were asking for a bench trial. Is it my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial? That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that right, sir?
Correct, ma'am. I didn't want to cut you off there, but you're correct now.
No, it's okay. Thank you. So I'm gonna set this for a bench trial. My bench trial date is December the 6th, 2022 via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you'll zoom in on that day. At
Yes, ma'am.
9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, sir, in this
Okay,
matter.
thank you.
Okay?
Thank
All right,
you, ma'am.
any difficulties you may have at that time, please present them at that date via Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Enjoy your
All right,
day.
You too. Have a good day.